Examiner, the Duke of York. King George V reigns over a quarter of the world's population. He asked his second son, the Duke of York, to give the closing speech at the Empire Exhibition in Wembley, London. Newsreaders asked, BBC microphone of the 1920s, a formidable piece of machinery suspended on springs, a gloved hand clutching a speech. Bertie, the Duke of York, second son of the king. He looks down at the speech, mouth. Elizabeth, his young wife, truly an English rose. She clutches his arm, standing at the foot of the stairs. Cosmoline, equally dignitaries behind. They look at Bertie with worried look. A newsreader and a steward enter, step to each other. The reader lifts a glass of mouthwash from the steward's tray, takes mouthful. He gargles, spits out the mouthwash. He takes a napkin from the steward's arm, dabs his mouth with it, places it onto the tray. Bertie turns, looks up at Wood. You are in 2 minutes, Your Royal Highness, sir. Thank you. Let the microphone do the work, sir. I am sure you will be splendid. Just take your time. Time to go. The newsreader, wearing headphones, seated at the desk. A light on the desk flashes on air sign illuminates. He speaks in flawless, pear-shaped tones. Good afternoon. This is the BBC National Programme and Empire Services, taking you to Wembley Stadium for the closing ceremony of the Empire Exhibition, where His Royal Highness the Duke of York will read a message from his father, His Majesty King George V. 58 British colonies and dominions have taken part, making this the largest exhibition staged anywhere in the world. Remember, sir, 3 flashes, then steady red means you are live. Using the new invention of radio, the opening ceremony was the first time His Majesty the King addressed his subjects on the wireless. At the close of the first season, the heir to the throne, His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, made his first broadcast, and today his younger brother, His Royal Highness the Duke of York, will give his inaugural broadcast to the nation and the world. Bertie climbs the stairs to Ward, followed by Elizabeth, Cosmoline, and others. Bertie braces his shoulders manfully, but without an ounce of confidence, closes his eyes, nods, opens them, and reluctantly 단어 체크 잘 안 읽히네. Reluctantly goes through the tunnel towards the light, like a prize fighter entering the arena. A football pitch, the crowd stands greeted. Silence falls over the stadium. Overhead, thick rolling clouds. Bertie's eyes widen in terror as he reaches the microphone. Bertie, clutching the speech, looks down at the microphone. A flashing light illuminates constantly. He looks down at the light, glances down at the speech. Tense silence. Bertie stares straight ahead, frozen. Just then he hears a horse neighing from the ground. The guards on the horseback by the edge of the pitch sort of line up. He looks down at his speech. I have received from His Majesty, I think, the king. He swallows. A man amongst the crowd looks down. A woman amongst the crowd turns away, looks down. Cosmoline glances down. Bertie stammers. Elizabeth looks at Bertie, looks down. An imposing Georgian edifice or edifice, I don't know. Edifice. Opposite Hyde Park corner. A park pulls up alongside the curb. Curb or curb? I think it's a curb. Curb. Inhale deep into your lungs. Your Royal Highness.